How are you doing today? Welcome to Sweet Annie's Life. And today I have a special edition of In the Kitchen with Annie for you. I hope that you can see me okay among all of what I have here. But as I said to you before, In the Kitchen with Annie could be anything. And this is winter. My skin doesn't like the winter that much, so I needed to make a body oil, and I decided I'm going to bring y'all in the kitchen with me. So I hope that you enjoyed this recipe, and just remember, this is just one of my variations because I switch them up all the time, because all the things I have here and more are very good for your skin. So you can also use this oil as a salve. You can use it in any way you want it. If you don't want the oil, you could use my calendula flowers. That also is great for the skin because it heals the skin. If you have any cuts, if you have anything, it just heals the skin overall. Rose petals, these are my rose petals, and these also help to heal your skin. I have some hibiscus flowers here as well, and then I have some horsetail. Horsetail is great for your skin. You could put some rosemary too if you want, but I'm using the horsetail today. Then there is some dandelion. I don't have dandelion flowers, so I am going to be using the dandelion root and put a little bit in there. And all of y'all know how much I love the butterfly pea. I am going to be putting some of my butterfly pea flowers in there as well. And last but not least, I am going to be putting some comfrey, because comfrey, that is also good for healing, it's good for pain, it's good for a combination of things. So those are going to be my herbs that I am going to be putting in this oil. And then the oils that I'm going to be using are very light oils, because when you're making a body oil, nobody wants to put a clammy oil on their skin. So I'm going to be using some sunflower oil, some almond oil, some avocado oil, and also a little bit of fractionated coconut oil, because I don't have much of that. So that is what I'm going to be. And I tend to love the smell of ylang ylang and rose together. So I'm going to be putting, because rose, as we said earlier, it's great for the skin. The ylang ylang is great for the skin, but it's great for the overall health of the skin. And then I'm going to be putting some pomegranate, and then I put some chamomile to just, when you put something on your skin, chamomile tends to relax you. So we want something to relax us. So this oil that I'm making, I'm not even sure if this is enough, but this oil that I'm making, I am going to use this on my skin as soon as I come out of the shower. Dab your skin dry, and don't wipe it, but dab your skin dry, and put some oil on your skin to lock in that moisture, because my skin gets very dry in winter. And if you're like me, then something like this would help you. So let's get started. We can start from the horsetail. So I have a 1/4 cup here. So I'm just gonna put a quarter cup of almost all and see where it takes us. So almost brings us just above half. Let's put in a little bit more of the horsetail, because horsetail is so good for your skin and your hair. So, and I think that is enough, because just remember, the more herbs you put in, the less oil you'll get. So, all right, so let's top this up now with our oils. Let's start with our sunflower oil, and this is organic sunflower oil. And yeah, and we are going to, and I like these sunflower oil because of, you know, the lightness and everything. All of these oils are very light. So we are going to put some avocado oil in this. This is also very light oil that penetrates in the skin. I mean, it penetrates in the skin and it really puts moisture into the skin. And this is our fractionated coconut oil, which I have no more of. Because I have a little person in here that uses these things along with me, and don't tell me that it is going down. All right, so all right, I fill this up. This is a quart bottle. I'm hoping that it is enough, but I don't want to make too much. But I fill it up to like 3/4 of the way, because you need space to shake. So we are going to use our stirrer to get out some of those bubbles. And then we're going to put it down. I am not using the cold infusion. I am going to use, you know, I'm going to speed it up because I need this sooner than later. So I'm going to speed it up. So we use that stirring rod to get out some of the bubbles. So I'm just shaking it up now. And I am not going to put in, I'm just showing you what essential oils I'll put in. But seeing that I am putting this on the heat, I am not going to put in the essential oils right now because I'm going to let it heat up. I am going to let it sit for a couple of days, and when it cools and everything, then I will put in my oils to make it smell the way how I want it to smell. So guys, this is our oil all done. All right, I am here by the stove, and I always like to put a little cloth to the bottom of the pan so my bottle doesn't move around. And I'm just gonna place it in this pot. I'm gonna put some more water in the pot. I'm gonna place it in this pot, and it will stay and do its thing. And I normally would have the stove very low, so I put my stove low, and I am going to leave that on for a couple of hours, and then I will just leave it and let it cool and leave it for a couple of days, and then we will have our oil that we can use. So I hope that you enjoyed this recipe, and if you did, you know what to do. Have an awesome day, and until I see you again, thank you for joining me. And remember, let your light shine and continue always to spread the love.